Hi, this is Tracy at We Craft at Home. This is part of the Christmas special and a very simple one today. We're going to make a money wallet. So we're going to take the maintain aspect ratio off because we want it 8 inches wide by 9 inches. And we're going to use this snowflake. You can use whatever snowflake you like. And what we're going to do a nice snowflake border along here. Don't make it too small because it's a bit intricate for the machine to cut out. So we're going to do it as big as it will allow us to. Just going to duplicate a few. I don't know how many I've done there. Again, it's personal choice what you would like to do. I personally wouldn't do it too symmetrical because I like the difference. So what I'm going to do is just put some snowflakes at different levels along here. One right like that. Actually, we do need them to join. So let's get in a bit closer. Yeah, so if we make sure they join so we know that it's sturdy enough together. Just do another couple. Maybe turn them a little bit so they're a bit different. I'm just going to come out a little bit. Turn that one actually. And then what we'll do, we'll put a couple just sitting on top. In the middle. Okay, let's see if that'll all weld, because there's a lot of lines over crossing. It can be a bit difficult. Okay, I know why the middles have gone out. Let's just undo everything. Okay, so if we remove the overlap on this one, because that is what you need to do when you're welding, otherwise it does take everything out. So all these are no good. And we'll start again. Okay. just so we've got an extra one in case we need it. Right, let's try that one, see if that looks better. There we go. So all we've got is a snowflake header. Okay. Now from the measurement from where the snowflakes are down to here is still 9. So we want 2 fold lines, and we want them at 4 and 8. So again, what I tend to do is use the boxes. Let's just go in and make sure I'm doing that right. There we go. So path tool, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go, put it there, hold the shift key, and it holds it straight, and double click on the other side. And then come up here to the top and pick a dashed line. Like I said, I always pick one that's further apart. I think when it's close together, it tends to rip the card sometimes, so I don't like that. So you can either now duplicate and move it up. It's just as easy to do it again. And again, change to a dashed line. Okay, we are going to group that so they don't move. Now here's the thing, you want to take a slice of this off, because if it's a money wallet, when we fold this bit up into this, you tend to do like a line like that across so that you can see the money in it. But you don't want it too far because you've only got a little bit there that's coming over. So if we use the nodes, that's the one we want, and we'll add one in. Because then, of course, if we bring this down just a tad, not much, hold the shift key so you keep the shape, and then this one can come down a little bit more, and then this one about halfway. Actually, we'll bring this back a bit. So we want just a slight slant there and then a bigger slant there. We don't want it too much because the reason I'm bringing it down on this side here is so that when we stick it up, come on, it's not going to get caught in that fold. So I'm holding the shift key down as I move it so that it stays on its line. There we go, I think that'll do it. And that just gives the shape you need. So that's the shape we wanted. You don't have to use as many snowflakes if you don't want to. And now to cut it out, and I will see you over at the craft table.
Okay, so I've cut out my Christmas wallet. I've done it on a shimmer card. It's one-sided shimmer, so it's probably Centura. But now what I would do, I want to glue it down, but it's literally this side and this side. And do it on these, because if you do it there, this bit goes higher than this bit, so you get extra glue. Use tape if you prefer. Okay, now it's decorate to your heart's content, so it depends what you want to, if you want to go big or small, or just leave it as it is. I mean, there it is. You could put someone's name across the top. You could do gems across the top, like I am terrible for bling, so I know I would do this. Or a strip of ribbon, of course. But I do like the gem ribbons, so you can do that. Just make sure you do it evenly. There we go. Maybe glitter up the snowflakes, gem up the snowflakes, do something to this. I would probably put gems down there as well, to be honest with you. Let's have a look, just so that it's got a finish. So much you could do, obviously. Christmas is the time you're allowed to go overboard. So you can do something to the snowflakes, like I said. At the moment it's very plain. You like to leave it like that, then do that. If you have them Velcro closers, you could close it, or the magnetic clasp ones. I've got both. I prefer the Velcro, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you could foil, flake. Foiling, you know, you don't necessarily have to do it on the scan and cut. Sometimes it works better not to. And there's so many glues now that are better for foiling than just the quickie glue pens. The stencil glue, Pinflair stencil glue, that works amazing for foiling. I used it, I was doing a project for my daughter-in-law for a memory picture of her hen night, and I used the stencil glue then, and it worked spot on. So you could use the stencil glue. The indigo blue flitter glue is just as good. Both of these, they when they dry, they stay sticky however long you leave them until you use it. So you could line up a whole load, put the glue down, and then come back to it, because you've got to wait until it's dry. You can't do it while it's wet. You've got to wait for it to dry, otherwise it won't work. Let me show you an example. If I do this snowflake, and then I'll show you what I mean. Right, I'm going to use this one because I have the needle extra. Fine tip. It's very messy glue though. And just remember, I'm wondering if it'll cover better with a sponge. I think it might do. This is not good enough for fine point. It's not that fine. I keep them separate from everything else because they stay sticky even after you wash them. So fine point is very good for writing names in foil, glitter, whatever you want to use. That should be enough actually. Okay. That would be better. Okay, and then I use this one with stencil so you can see the difference. So I'll do the 2 halves on the outside of stencil glue. And then the other one is indigo blue flitter glue. Okay, so what I thought we'd do, let's do indigo blue first. Okay, so here goes. I don't know if I've left it long enough to dry, but we'll give it a go. So, indigo blue first. So I'm just burnishing it, really, making sure it's everywhere. Again, if it doesn't go properly, I'm not sure the glue took so well. Let's burnish it with a pair of scissors. That's a bit better. Oh, stuck it to the thing now. So that's the indigo blue. Let's try the pin flare one now. Okay, I'll do the same thing on this one. I'll rub it, take it off, and then burnish it with scissors, just so that I'm being fair. Yeah, it has done the same thing, to be fair. So I'm going to pull it back on because it's still sticking. Maybe when I sponged it on, I might not have sponged enough on, I don't know. No, that's fine. Okay. Can you see? And now this one we'll just do straight burnishing with the scissors, just to see if that does make a difference. Obviously you don't have to use scissors, you can use whatever you want. Oh, much better. There we go. So I'd say they're the same, but I didn't burnish it very well with my fingers. It's better to burnish it with something. And the scissors, I mean, that's the scissors. It's worked out spot on. Okay, so you could do that. Obviously finish it all off. Or flaking. I've shown you how to flake before, so you can do that. Like I said, you could put anything you like on it, really. It's not gonna, it's to your taste. So I will leave it up to you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.